Good morning, guys. So today's video is going to be basically a full day of eating. So it's just going to be what I eat today and probably like 5 or 6 meals that you're going to see me eating today. So here's the first meal here, and we've got like the usual, my breakfast. We've got eggs, so we've got like 6 eggs in here and 5 yolks removed now since it's my last week of prepping basically. And also we've got oats, so it's about a cup of oats, and banana as well, probably like a medium-sized banana. And of course here I've got my tea, which is oolong tea. You get it from T2. And then water, man. So there you have it on the first meal, and we'll move on to my second meal soon. What's up, guys? So just trying to look for some goddamn shorts, man, and I actually can't find anything, so it's been a little bit of a pain in the ass if how you put it. But anyway, I got this not all waste of time, got this sumo salad here. So this is basically brown rice, quinoa, and we've got about 160 grams of beef in there because I just asked them to like add extra beef. So this stuff is like nice and healthy, man. So if you're out and about and you want to eat healthy, that, if I can put that back in, yep, that would be the way to go. So yeah, guys, want to eat healthy, want to stay lean, you know, go for something more healthier. You don't always have to, you know, turn to KFC or whatnot. You can still have it, just like don't binge eat it because they're usually high in calories. So in saying that, if it fits your macros and whatnot, the best way is to count your calories, make sure if it actually fits, right? If you're binging, then you might get in like 3,000 calories. If you have like, let's just say a small popcorn chicken, for example, you know, you're not going to exceed much calories. So if you count it and it fits, alright, you're set. But most of the time, always stick with your healthy foods because they are lower in calories and they are more fibrous as well, depending on what you eat.
Bam, maybe spinach, capsicum.
So we're gonna do a little bit of a taste test here and see how this beef and spinach brown rice taste. So let's do it. This shit tastes good, man. You gotta get on it, man. Get on a sumo salad for some healthy meal here. And whatever you're cutting, I think it's just all, it comes down to counting calories, your macros, but always, the reason why I keep my foods mostly like very clean is because it's easier to track my calories. You know, eating the same things every day, I don't have to complicate how I eat. You know, if like, for example, if I went and got KFC or something like that, it's really high in fat and it'll throw my macronutrients off really easily and also my calories. So it's why I choose not to do it. But throughout my prep so far, definitely I've had a few quote-unquote cheat meals, but at the end of the day, I still got lean. I've lost about 8 to 9 kilos at the moment. So it worked, you know, without being like super strict and, you know, saying that in the next like 12, 16 weeks, I'm not gonna, you know, eat anything but chicken and brown rice, for example, which is very hard thing to do, and you'll most likely binge more than ever if you just have one nice feed, or otherwise you'll be miserable as well. So having a meal just like this is like heavens. Yeah, man. So it's got 160 grams of beef, I've just added in a little bit, so they usually come with like 80 grams apparently, because I asked. So I just doubled that, and then perfect amount of protein in there. A little bit of carbs. The carbs are not too much in there. You know, you got your greens, capsicum, corn, beetroot, and yeah, and quinoa. It's also very healthy, and olive oil, not olive oil, sesame oil. But you don't want to have too much of either because of the fat content and the calorie content. So there you have it. This is the third meal. So we got here about 100 grams of sweet potatoes, and we've got 130 grams of chicken with some honey mustard on top. And yeah, so with the last meal, what I would say about it is it was really nice, it was really healthy, but with the sodium was a little bit high because I noticed my body changes. So if you are dieting down, if you are cutting down, and you know you don't want the sodium bloat, then you know maybe ask him not to put any salt in, not to add any more salt, because I actually added a little bit more salt, which is nothing serious, but I just wanted to put that out there so that if so you're trying to control your sodium levels from the couple of days before the show, then that's probably what you gotta like focus on as well. So making sure your sodiums or the foods that you're eating are not too high in sodium. So yeah, that's just my take on it. So alright, so like I said, this is the fifth meal and out of the microwave. So 130 grams of steak, which is round steak, and then we got around 80 grams of broccoli. And of course, last but not least, my green tea. This one's Buddhist tears, and probably I would say my favorite one from T2. And yeah, so the last meal. So what happened to the fourth meal? I forgot to record it. So I was eating dinner with the family, and basically what I had was rice. So I think it was about 150 grams of rice, which was my last carbohydrate meal. So usually up to the third meal, which will be my last carbohydrate meal, and then 4, 5, and 6 would be no carbs. So I found that way worked best for me, so I've did it that way. So back to my meal. So I had a bit of beef, I think it was zucchinis, not cucumbers. And also I had a little bit of chicken as well, so I put an extra like 80 grams of chicken in there. I think there's about 80 grams of beef as well. So that was my last meal. Alright. Last and final meal, tuna, 96% fat free, macros, 16.8 grams protein, 2.3 grams of fat, and saturated and trans fats are really low. Of course it's got its omegas in there, no carbs, sodium's a little bit higher. There you have it. And peanut butter. So it's got a 5-star health rating. And also, check out the macros. 4.8 grams of protein, 9.8 grams of fat. I've had really low on fat today, so I'm really have my cravings right now, and I'm starving. So this says I just had this, so I had one serving, so it's about 1 tablespoon, 20 grams. And yeah, I don't do this every single night,
but I only did it tonight because my fats were extremely low, and this will keep me full throughout the night as well. Anyway, so about to eat this meal.
Alright, so I'm gonna end this video here. So thanks for watching this full day of eating, and I did my best to show you basically what I eat most of the day. My food's always changing, but the usual is the usual. So the eggs in the morning is probably like 90% of the time. Of course, I've always changed it around. You know, I got my steak, chicken, tuna, so fish, and eggs is always, you know, I don't think I skip a day of eggs. I don't know why, but like, you know, I just love my eggs. So there you have it, full day of eating if it fits your macros, and that's it. So like this video, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.